Hey, what's going on, Forum? It's your boy Laz. Just giving another general vlog update for happenings and whatnot from the last one. Things have been going all right for the most part. We had the hurricanes come through. I'm pretty sure, as you've seen, we had Ian, which was pretty bad for the state, to be honest. For everything that happened, with the homestead and how everything's been going. At least with my life in general, nothing's really been affected, which is good to an extent because I know things could be a lot worse. And then, of course, we had Nicole that just came through. I think this past Thursday from when I recorded this. So, the weather's been a little crazy and hit or miss and intermittent, but nothing severe has happened. I know that hurricane season's coming to an end, which is good. I kind of thought hurricane season ended at the beginning of November, but Nicole kind of reminded us all that it's not over yet. But for the most part, it looks like the tropics are quiet again, but you know how that is. The month's not over. But, definitely just wanted to kind of let you guys know everything's still going fine. No major damage or anything to the house. I know that, I posted, a blog about, some damage to the one car garage, but, it's nothing too bad. And, it's something I'm going to look into by the end of this year, beginning of next year, probably hiring somebody to take a look at it, probably get a new roof for the one car garage. And, the house for the most part looks good, but I wouldn't doubt that, I'll have, if and when I hire somebody to look at the roof, we'll probably have them look at the house as well. Roof over the head's something really important to, have for anybody in life. But, that's kind of one of the things. I'm pretty sure, as some of you guys seen, I finally got my game system and game capture thing finally together and whatnot. I've only done a lot of testing. I got one video that's done for the most part, that I know I'm going to post. I just don't know when I'm going to and whatnot. See if I want to do any kind of editing. Nothing fancy or special, but the way how I'm thinking about for the game capturing and whatnot, I'm going to try, and that's always a thing too, because when it comes to my personal life, it's definitely hard to kind of follow my schedule that I try to make for myself, because I always try to plan out my month as best as I can, but then it just comes down to following through, as well as mostly having time more so than just, we'll have better things to do kind of thing. Because, I do like doing things. So, everything's looking good for it. Most likely the videos, I know with the posts and stuff, I kind of talked about there's going to be like 720p at like 30 frames per second, but with the power of the system and whatnot, it's looking like I can do 1080 at 30 frames per second, and it runs pretty flawlessly. So that's likely the format I'm going to keep. Which isn't really a bad thing, but I know with it being posted to the site, it's depending on internet connection from wherever you're at, as well as what's going on here. I don't know if that would be a good or a bad thing, to be honest. But I mean, at least for the most part, it looks like everything should work relatively fine, or it should buffer you know, as the video goes on, and I don't think it'll be that big of a deal when I do start posting them. But anyways, I know I kind of rambled on and ran off with that one. So I'm thinking about trying to at least, maybe not posting, but at least trying to do maybe 5 game captures a month. The format's definitely going to be a little bit intermittent on how I'm going to do it. I wouldn't mind giving commentary on it, but for how the system is and everything, I mean, as you can see with the vlog and stuff, I do have this headset, but this headset can't really work with the system because it's a standalone desktop computer that's just off to the side from, where I game and play and whatnot. And the other thing too is that it doesn't have a I don't know if you would call a mixed use port or something, but it's pretty much a microphone / headphone jack. So this just has a dedicated headphone jack and a dedicated microphone jack. And, and I've seen this before with devices, if you have dedicated jacks and stuff, it's really just going to use that jack for what it's for, where I've tried using this headset on the system and it just doesn't pick anything up. I do have, Bluetooth earbuds and stuff that I use for music and making phone calls and things like that. And fortunately, this system did come with a Bluetooth dongle that can plug into USB. So I know with some of the testing I've done, things with commentary. But the commentary, it's like I said, it's going to be mixed use to kind of bring that up as well. So with some of the video postings, it might just be just gameplay that's probably going to be edited to an extent, to cut out all the boring parts or anything like that. I don't really do anything fantastic when I play video games, so I don't think it'd be anything like a montage or whatever. Because especially for right now, I'm playing a lot of Death Stranding. I got 500 and something hours in the game now, and I'm not going anywhere far in the game. Not because of skill set or me being a completionist, but I've always been the kind of guy to, if there's side missions and stuff, I like playing them. And, I like trying to get the experience of the game that you can't get out of it. So that's something I've always been since I was just a young hatchling, you could say. And I know I'm saying "and" a lot. I hate I hate it when I do that, but I'm not nervous or nothing. But so, anyways. As I'm rambling on some more. So I'm going to try to do 5 a month if I can. And the way how I'm really going to schedule everything is I'm going to set up 5 likely with commentary and 5 without commentary that I'm just going to try to put down on my calendar and just try to follow through. It really comes down to if I have time to do it. That's always been the hardest part for me. Just for the industry that I'm in and whatnot is having personal and free time. But it's like I said, that's kind of going to be the target. But it's definitely not going to be any more than 5 in a month that I'm going to record. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be posting five times a month with the game captures. I might just put out 1 or 2. It just kind of depends if I want to do any editing or not with that before I post it. Definitely the stuff with the commentary, that I'm probably not going to edit. That's probably just going to get posted in its entirety as is, and that's just it. The other game I'm playing a lot of, well, I guess my backup game is Perfect Dark. That is, good Lord, that has always been my backup game. I can't tell you how many hours of gameplay that I've put into it, and I just enjoy playing it. Like, I've already beaten it and did everything, and got all the cheats I like unlocked, and things like that. So, but that's always been my, want to take a break from one game, or just trying to pass some time, but it's all right, if I don't beat the game or get through a level or anything like that. Most likely, those are going to be the two games that you're going to see often posted on the site for now. You know, uh, I do play other games and whatnot, but I'm not much of switching around kind of guy. I kind of like trying to beat that one particular game and then kind of going on to the next one. But Perfect Dark's kind of that in between thing where I can play and then pick up where I left off or whatever, and then as for Death Stranding, that's just I just want to play all the side missions and do things a little weird and whatnot. But because I think I know I'm only on chapter 4, but I think there's like 22 or 27 chapters. So I'm nowhere far into that game, and even now I have 1.25 million in-game likes and whatnot for getting tasks and things done, which if you have the game, you play it, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If you're not sure, and you start watching these videos, and I guess you'll see and know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of everything that's been going on. I think that's all I really have for just this general update. Things are going good. I know things will be crazy with my working life as well, because one of my coworkers, he's getting ready to have a baby, and I know he wants to take, rightfully so, he wants to take time off. So I know that's kind of going to put a big bind on things at work, where I wouldn't doubt that I'm probably going to be maybe working a little more than usual, but I mean, it's not like I'm going to be killing myself while doing it, but yeah, I think that's all I really have for updates, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Until next time.